Switch some words around to be me.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be switching over to we're not even switching over. We're live on the backup channel right now. So go over to the backup channel if you're on the main, and we'll be doing the rest of the show there. But before we switch over, I think there's a couple things we could talk about.
A couple safe stuff.
No, I don't know if it's safe. But...
Like the legendary death. R.I.P. Baba.
Iron Sheik.
R.I.P.
The originator of the jabroni.
He created the term.
He created the term jabroni.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Iron Sheik died. Well, Skrill, you're not a wrestling fan. What's your knowledge on the Iron Sheik?
It's limited. I just know that characters had way more liberty to do things back in the day than they do now. Because Iron Sheik with that whole get up in the fucking like half turban or whatever you call that hat, that's not gonna fly today. They're gonna be like, yeah, it's that. Was he an actual Arabian?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Oh,
he was too Arabian, if you know what I mean.
Oh, he was too. Oh.
Well,
if you catch my drift.
Yeah, too Arabian.
Well, you got to give like a lot of wrestlers credit back then, like you said, because also there was a lot more realism to it. Meaning, there's like stories. For instance, that's why I respect Jim Cornette so much, because there's stories that Jim Cornette was such a hated heel that people would try to stab him on the way to the ring.
On the way to the ring, yeah.
Like fans would bring knives to try to stab him.
So that's what kayfabe was really about. They never broke character on and off TV, in and out the ring. They stayed that person. Okay. So they'll go to restaurants and everything. If they're a heel in the ring, they're a heel in the restaurant.
In the restaurant.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a great video that almost started a riot. It was a guy, I forget who it was, his name, but he used to do the heart punch, where the lore behind the heart punch was that he'd punch somebody in the heart so hard that it would stop their heart. So he kept punching the shit out of somebody. He was like a fan favorite. I think it might have been one of the Von Erichs or something.
It was the Von Erichs.
Yeah. And he's just punching the shit out of this guy's heart. And the fans are thinking that he's killing him, that they all fucking rush the ring because they love the Von Erich so much.
Not to mention the storylines. If someone had a gun or something to someone's house, they would actually call 911.
Yeah.
They did that with Pillman
and Austin.
Austin, yeah.
Interesting.
But reason why I'm bringing all that up is because the Iron Sheik was kind of back in the day when we were at war. You know what I mean? With that country. Yeah, with like Saddam and all that. And he basically turned Sergeant Slaughter because Sergeant Slaughter was this American patriot, all that stuff, and he turned heel and joined Iran with the Iron Sheik. And it
drove America.
It was like
crazy.
one of the most hated. Yeah, like
so he was hated on top of the fact that we were fighting with that country. He was hated because he was a symbol of the enemy.
Yeah,
but he played his character like he played his character till the day he died. Like he was always in character.
He was always the Iron Sheik.
So I'll show you a bunch of clips that we have some clips for you.
Before we play the clips, I mean, do you think, speaking as a non-wrestling fan, do you think that there's maybe he didn't stop being the Iron Sheik because all he knew was being the Iron Sheik?
Maybe that's just who he was.
Well, there also shows there's a lot of documentaries that show that he did have a human side, a personality other than the Iron Sheik, where he did share with other wrestlers when they were behind closed doors type shit. So
yeah.
Okay.
Well, also
he was also close with The Rock's.
I was just about to say, The Rock depicts him as like
a godfather.
Like, and also though The Rock kind of depicts him as that's who he is. Like that's just him. You know what I mean? Now this video is supposedly 25 minutes before he died.
Wow.
So I mean,
Two Holly WWE Holly right?
Perfect. You want to say something to him? I got you on the video.
What's up, Shiggy baby? Oh, I'm good. I'm happy to be New York. I come champion the most famous arena in the world, Madison Square Garden. I love New York. I love Madison Square Garden because I come.
By the way, I guarantee you he wasn't even near Madison Square Garden that night. He just always shouts out Madison Square Garden. for some reason. I don't know if he was there, but he shouts it out because I guess that's where he made his career.
Or is he trying to ignite the cells?
He keeps bringing back New York.
Yeah,
he keeps
Madison
talking
Square
about
coming. Madison Square coming. We're coming for you next, nigga.
It was beautiful day, September 11th. He's in character.
Glorious day.
Cheeky baby.
In my country,
It was my birthday.
I was world champion. Champion.
The Hall of Famer. Exactly.
Well, you can hear he sounds a little raspy, like he's
respiratory problem. Yeah.
Maybe. Was there any word on how he died?
No, I never seen
How
how.
old? I mean, he's old.
Old man, but I mean, there still has to be a cause.
Natural
causes. Yeah. Natural causes.
Was it a heart? I could see it being a heart attack. I mean, he was also into drugs. Let's not put a fucking halo over his head.
That's how it get me going.
You have to be.
Well, let's just play a couple of the clips. Let's get Skrill's view on the Iron Sheik. You haven't ever seen Iron Sheik clips?
No.
All right,
And just remember all what Chris said in the beginning of the time and what he's saying.
And kayfabe.
Yeah.
A lot of it is kayfabe.
I got you.
A lot of it is kayfabe, but a lot of it is also like, I don't know if he's serious or not. Like, I don't know if he really hates Hulk Hogan or if they're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cheap juice son of a bitch. Yeah. Or you got to be half and half.
I'm talking, son of a bitch.
Why does he not like Brian Blair?
Because it's a fact. Because Nikolai said, cheap son of a bitch.
But his heart was.
So that's also why I love Iron Sheik. He doesn't mind letting that F word slip out of his mouth
At all.
He calls everybody a fag.
That's more than that piece of garbage on the joint. You better listen to the leader, because otherwise all of my 5 fingers, each one is a razor blade. I'll cut your head to the toe. By that time to take you to the hospital, you'll be dead. I said, you don't like my marijuana? You don't like the Greg Dahmer marijuana? Get the fuck out of the car. Otherwise, keep your fucking mouth shut. I said, don't worry, baby. Someday I get even with that old douchebag.
Also big time pothead, Iron Sheik.
Okay.
Let me find the Howard Stern, because he was always on Howard Stern too, which was.
Motherfucker! Tell Mr. Howard, don't tell me! Don't lie to me! I'll beat the fuck out of you two! Fuck you, punk! I'll beat the fuck out of you! 93,000 people in the Pontiac, Michigan, and still I can fuck your bitch! I'll beat that bad German beer!
Mr. Blair, what do you want to say?
Yeah, go take another hairbrush in your ass.
Fuck you, punk!
All right, okay.
Piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit!
All right,
Son
this
of
is
your
not going
sister.
anywhere.
I fuck her pussy!
All right. Well,
Sorry about that, Robin. Sorry about that.
I fuck you and make you humble.
He said
He
sorry
said,
about that.
I fuck your pussy, and then looked at the woman and I'm sorry, Robin.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't talking about your pussy. I was talking about
always like this.
his wife's pussy. I'd fuck your pussy too, but
Apparently his sister's pussy. It was his wife's.
Here's a clip.
I'm not.
Well, I think this is in the same one.
Yep.
Fuck you, punk! I fuck you! I fuck your sister, but not your wife, because I respect your wife.
But not your wife, because I respect your wife.
this guy's hilarious.
He respects the sanctity of marriage. The Iron Sheik. Let me show you wrestling, Skrill, because this is the Iron Sheik on the phone now, calling into Howard Stern, because he got right in. You let the Iron Sheik talk.
Yeah.
And he interrupts a Hulk Hogan interview. But look how bipolar this shit is. And this is wrestling. This is kayfabe. This is what we're telling you.
let's figure this out. Maybe we can help him.
No, he's just an idiot. He's always like this. He's gone. Yeah, and then he'll kiss your ass and hug you when he sees you. You know,
Right.
He's just working the gimmick. Same old thing.
So this is an act?
Yeah, he'll see me 2 weeks from now, give me a hug. Sheik, you got to kiss it in my ass because you're the shittiest wrestler I've ever worked with. You only had one main event in New York. After that, you were a jabroni doing jobs for everybody. You suck. Your curled up toes suck. And if you don't shut up, I'll stretch your ass.
Well,
Nigga, what the fuck?
All right, stretching means like it's another kayfabe term.
Yeah, man.
Where
you gotta give it some.
you think it, you got to give it some context. Where you're wrestling because it's a show.
Okay.
You both are in on it.
Okay.
Stretching is when you take control of the match and you just start fucking with the guy. Like you start putting him in holes that he can't get out of. It's also kind of like shooting, but stretching is more like I'm gonna put you to the, like I'm gonna wear you out, basically.
That didn't
in the
make
ring.
That didn't make it sound any better.
Because if we're wrestling and you're tired, I have to give you a moment to rest. To make you look good. But stretching would be I'm not giving you a moment to rest. I'm gonna make you look really bad.
And when you do your finisher on me, I'm gonna get right back up.
So
yeah, no selling.
That
no
time
selling.
where you're supposed to sell, I'm still doing moves on you.
Yep, I'm still going.
Yeah. So they call it stretching because they're actually using wrestling holds. Back in the day, they would use real wrestling holds and actually stretch your fucking body. So
or your ass.
Or your asshole. Your Pat Patterson. Or...
Yeah, Pat Patterson. Definitely.
Now watch the flip now.
I put you over, and Brad Reagan's my student and myself. Without me, Hulk Hogan, you'll never be like Michael Jordan. Because all intelligence...
You're the biggest guy in wrestling there ever was, right?
Yeah.
And is everyone jealous?
Before you, but still I respect you, but you don't respect me. I forgive you because I'm a bigger.
All right.
Oh, you're going to forgive.
Thank you. I forgive you too, Sheik. I love you.
I love you too, man.
All right. Thanks, Sheik.
That's wrestling, man.
Bro, what did I just
love you
watch,
too,
bro?
man.
He just spent 3 minutes cussing him out.
Like passionately cursing him out.
Oh, you're a fucking piece of shit, Hulk Hogan.
You're a fucking faggot. I hate you. Okay, I love you. I love you.
Wow, what a guy.
But that's where I mean, like, I don't know if he was being serious in the anger, and he was really just like forgiving the guy. I don't know what it was. Would you just?
Oh, I just did something.
It out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll move on. Rest in peace, Iron Sheik.
Rest in peace, Sheik.
I mean,
son of a bitch.
It's great content. Go and watch some Iron Sheik clips.
But Hulk Hogan was definitely in his feelings when he said what he said in the beginning.
What the?
He only had one match in Madison Square Garden.
Because you notice he was started with the accent, fucking with him, and then he got really serious. He only had one match. I mean, but